Hi guys, this is Karen from Hawk Intuitive Journeys, and I am back with another reading for this evening. It's weird that I gotta do one tonight because I usually do them during the day, but Spirit is like, we got something to tell these people, so get on there and get to work. So, I'm just gonna jump right into it. I have no idea what this is about. I don't know what's gonna come up. If you guys are resonating with it and you need some more information, let's do a private reading. Get in touch with me at the email in the box below and we'll dig in a little bit more for you. Just don't forget this is a general reading, so I'm picking up on the energy of, a lot more people than just one person, so it's not always going to be specific. Just take what resonates with you specifically and then leave the rest behind for the other people that are here to pick up their pieces. So, all right, let's get into this. All right, there it is. Surrender. Oh, this is such a beautiful card too. Surrender, number 8 card. I've been getting a lot of 8 recently. There is a period of I don't want to say stagnation right now, but there is a rest period happening right now. There's a big shift that came in that's creating a lot of changes and a lot of movement. But before the movement happens, there is this period of rest and integration. And within that time period, I was telling a friend of mine the other day too that I feel like I'm just in this limbo right now. I feel like it's like the hanged man. It doesn't feel like stagnation. It doesn't feel like it's negative. It just feels like I'm in the middle of this. I'm just in between worlds right now, and I'm getting ready to move into this huge shift. But for right now, I'm just kind of teetering on the edge. I'm just waiting for that movement to happen, and I'm taking a rest and allowing just the space to get ready to integrate whatever is coming up next. So it's that moment. It's the darkness before the dawn, I think they say. It's not dark. It doesn't feel heavy, but, that idea that I'm just kind of in the dark about where things are moving just right now at this point. I know they're moving. I feel it coming, but it's kind of on hold right now. So part of the message of that is to take this time during this period of rest, see it as a gift, and really, really sit back and surrender it all to, I don't have control of this situation. I don't need to have control of this situation. I can co-create with the universe by stating my intentions and then surrendering. Just giving it up to the universe and saying, I trust, I trust, I trust. This journey has been so hard. An ascension journey, a spiritual awakening and pilgrimage, and this trek that you've been on in your life it's amazing, it's beautiful, it's hard as shit. And some days it's like you want to throw in the towel. But how do you do that? You can't. You've seen the bigger picture already. There's no turning back now. And you don't want to turn back anyway. Not one of you wants to turn back. You want to turn away from the pain, and you want the heaviness to not weigh on you so much. But the picture beyond all of this pain and beyond this growth is just so beautiful and happy and purposeful and fulfilling. And you can feel it inside of you somewhere beneath that pain. So it's time now to surrender that doubt, surrender the future, and surrender these next steps, and even having to see what's happening in the future. Surrender it to the universe. Trust, 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 trust. They got this, and you are supported. And as soon as you sit back and allow that, you will see the result of that, for sure. It's a pretty powerful first message. Let's see what else Spirit has to say today. did shuffle all my decks ahead of time. Thank you, Spirit. That's too many. Yeah, it's a period of rest. Thank you for repeating yourself. It's like they just called me a smartass. There's more to that card, though. They're like, look at it. That's not all we're saying. It's not just a rest period. There's something else involved here. All right. Wait for the rest of the story, they're saying. Man, all right, I'll keep them. All right. I'm not doing any reversals right now unless they guide me to keep them reversed, but thank you, Spirit. During this time of rest, my kids and I always joke about interrupting each other too. It's not that funny because it's irritating as hell, but I have ADD and they probably have ADD too. And we're just constantly like, our conversations are so chaotic and we all follow along with them, but I always need more detail to the story. So the way that the story is going, I interrupt for just a second and I'm like, well, what about this? And, you know, I need more detail. And a lot of times they just go along with it. And every once in a while, it's just like, stop, just stop interrupting me. And that's what they're joking about right now is, it's funny too, there's a bigger message in that too. There's a reason that they wanted me to tell you that, not that they're just joking with me about the story is going to unfold. Just, you know, one card, you can get one message out of just that one card. Yeah, so and that could be the whole message. It could be. But when you just wait and let me finish my sentence, the story is going to be laid out for you. And so they're wanting you also to sit back, rest. When you do this, what you're doing is allowing the story to unfold in front of you instead of focusing on this and what does it mean? And I got this one sign. So, you know, I'm seeing 1111 or I'm seeing 222 the last couple of days. And so what does that mean? And instead of sitting on that and overthinking it and trying to figure it out, which a lot of times is really hard because doing that puts up this resistance to allowing the rest of the messages to come in. It could be that, let's say they're showing me like the letter A. The letter A can be a word by itself. It is obviously a word all by itself. But when you add other letters to it, it's going to create a different word. And when you add other words to that word, you're creating sentences and the story starts to unfold. So that A by itself, if you're just sitting there and looking to try to figure out what that one word means, what does that A mean? Oh my gosh, I can't. It's so much harder to figure out than if you just sat back and said, all right, we got the letter A. What's next? And you just file it away and you integrate and you wait for the next sign to come in, you wait for the next letter to come in, you wait for the next message to come in. You get into a state of alignment. You're surrendering to the universe that it's all going to come to me in your timing. It's all going to be revealed as you see fit. And it actually, like I said, it creates this state of alignment where you're reading the code, you're speaking the language. You don't even need to read the words because you just see the word and you know the word. You just see and you know. And that's part of the lesson of this is stepping into a place of surrendering mind, body, spirit, and allowing the universe to guide you and lead you so that you can be in alignment. And when you do that, you'll be in alignment more often. There's less thinking involved. There's less figuring out involved. There's less only just sitting in the feeling and, you know, what does this feeling mean? And it's so much easier. So what they're saying is just sit back and surrender and allow the story to unfold during this time period, especially during this time period. Things are going to be unfolding in this time period. So, and the time period, what time period am I talking about? Most readings are timeless. So whenever you watch this, whatever this next phase of your journey is that's coming up, something is happening. There is a shift that's happening. We're in the middle of this kind of limbo right now in order for something to happen, a change to happen, a shift, a leveling up, the next step in your ascension. And so for us right now, it's getting ready to come into July 2019. We're just in the last days of June right now, and we're going into a new moon on the 2nd of July, along with an eclipse, and we just moved into Cancer season as well. We went from Gemini to Cancer season, and so we've already shifted from the Gemini season into this emotional feeling, Cancer energy that's going to have us in a real state of reflection and reflecting on where we are in our lives and how we feel about that. It's a very divine feminine kind of energy that we're coming into, but in a more grounded way, in a more grounded, successful way. And it's this stagnation, this rest period here, this rest period, is helping to merge the two of those together and getting us into our divine feminine energy, but keeping us grounded at the same time. This is I hear love. I hear love. This is a loving message. This is a loving message from Spirit to take this time to go within yourself. Really, really look for the light within yourself and set off on this trek and allow this light to guide the way. Allow your inner light to start guiding your way. Get out of your head. I feel like part of this message is rest your brain, dude. Rest your brain and your intuition and your intuitive guide. The way that you receive information, the way that you receive a sign, right away you're thinking about it and you're going straight to your intuition, like, I know this means something, and it's got to be connected to that reading that I saw the other day because she mentioned something about it, and already your monkey mind is going and going and going, and it's on overload way too much of the time. So they're wanting you to go within and let yourself be led by the light within you that Spirit is providing for you. It's so much easier that way. And it helps you to focus on other things and step into, look at how powerful she is, into this powerful role of, it's like mission. She's on a mission. She's stepping towards her mission. She's the Queen of Wands. She's the Wands, and how she is super empowered, stepping into her mission and understanding how to pursue her passions. It's because she is able to feel that more in her body. She's sitting in her lower chakras right now, just feeling the rise of that Kundalini power. You know, that's another thing it feels like is it's on the cusp of happening right now. The energy of this, it's all very blue. It's all very soothing and water and emotion and grounded emotion, but it's all very blue. And then all of a sudden it's like leading into this fiery kind of passionate energy, and it's empowered. She is the Queen of Wands. She is the Queen of movement. She is the Queen of moving forward, and she's taking the lead in doing that because Spirit is sending the message that in order to get to that energy, you're letting yourself be led by your inner light. You're letting your light shine in order to be able to step into that role, and it's an important role. You have an important role in everyone else's ascension. All right, where they want me to look at the bottom. Look at that. Yep, star card. Major healing is happening right now. The doing this and sitting back in this and just allowing the universe to, it's like they want to reward you. This feels like a reward or something. They're saying, okay, here, all your dreams are going to come true if you just let us do it. You tell us what you want us to do, and then you sit back and you let us do it. It's like the way that she's facing this Queen of Wands over here, she's being empowered by the universe, and it's so easy. Look at how confident she is. It really does feel like there's a wave of major Kundalini energy coming up too. It's like it's getting ready to happen. If it hasn't already started happening for you guys, you're going to feel a lot of activation in your root chakra and your sacral chakra right now. The Kundalini energy moving up through your sacral in the Cancer season right now is really going to bring up emotions about relationships and the way that you function in relationships and knowing what you want from those relationships. Feeling grounded, feeling rooted. She is connected above or below this King of Coins as well. Being rooted in your divine masculine energy is going to help to really empower you and help you to understand what it is that you deserve moving forward within relationships, the way that you want to function in your daily life, the way that you allow certain energies into your life. The energy that's working through that it's like solidifying it. It's like lava coming up from the earth, coming up through your root chakra, and it's solidifying, it's hardening as it goes up. It's igniting all of this passion and all of this empowerment, and then it's solidifying it. It's hardening, and it's creating this new man, this mountainous figure. All right, what else, Spirit? I know there's something else. It feels like there's something else. It doesn't feel like the end of it. All right, we're going to go with Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Nope, I'm wrong. I just looked over and I have some other decks out over here too that I had gotten out earlier. That's why. This is the Magical Messages by the Fairies. I paused my music too. Echo, resume play. Everything's going to be alright if we just keep dancing like we're 22. That's what she's saying. They're saying to act like you already have all of this power within you. You are already empowered. You don't need to wait for the energy of this to move through. And they say fake it till you make it. I hate that phrase because I like to be authentic. I like for reality to be reality, but it's kind of like it's not that energy. Hang on, they're like telling me so many different things right now. Echo, pause. It's like acting like you empower that, you embody that, creates it. It makes it happen. Your thoughts are powerful, and so when you decide that I want this, or I'm going to act this way, I'm going to act as if I have an amazing job and I have abundance and I have everything that I need to survive money-wise, or in a relationship or whatever it is, if you embody it, if you act like you already are that and you already have that, even if you don't feel it 100%, it's going to create it. It's going to make it happen for you. You're going to manifest it for yourself. And they're saying, be her. Even if you don't feel that right now, even if you don't feel that, that energy coming up through you just yet, imagine that and imagine how powerful that new regenerated structure is going to be coming up from the earth. It's like you're being resurrected, or it's like a really, I don't even know how to explain it. And they just keep showing me the 22, 22, 22. It's obviously, it's a master number. And so embody that too. 22 is the merge of divine feminine, divine masculine energies within yourself. Even if you just are not quite there yet during this rest period, imagine that. Close your eyes and imagine what that feels like to be in alignment and be in your power, be in your power, empowered by the universe. They are saying you are this. Think it and you will be it. And you step into, master numbers. And I don't know about you, but this bitch is feeling 22. She is so, that gaze is so intense. She's like, we got this. We are this. We have come really far and we have worked really damn hard. We deserve this rest, and while we rest, we're going to think about all the badassness that we embody right now. That's what that was. I hope that made sense for you. That could have been complete gibberish, but the way they were showing it to me, it was coming out so fast. They were telling me so fast, like, say it this way, and like, look at how we just pieced that song together with the image of this, and if you just think hard enough about it, you are it. You can be it. You can manifest it. Sorry. All right. One last thought. This is the magical messages from the fairies. Apparently the fairies have something to say too. All right, what else are we talking about here? Echo, resume play. Thank you. Man, I got a bunch of them. All right. Thank you. A couple things about kids here. Daughter, children, dietary change. Let me look at this for just a second. This girl in this picture reminds me of a younger version, a dreamier, younger version of this woman. There's something else in this song too. I gotta wait for it. It's gonna piece this together, I think. The answer to your question involves your daughter. Improve your diet and your life will also improve. Dietary change. Sorry, I'm just listening to the lyrics right now. There's something that I'm missing right now. Your connection with children is part of your life's purpose. ooh. This may be a separate message. This just got heavy real quick. So this may be a separate message from this. It's still empowered. It's still, I feel like part of this energy that's working its way up through the root chakra and solar plexus. It feels a lot of root. Is clearing out your connection with children as part of your life's purpose. It almost feels like there was a child that was lost that someone is needing to let go of. Or they are being guided by this child. The pain of it, the healing from that is what you're being worked on right now. You're also being guided by that child. It feels to me, I feel like this is just that simple, that it was a girl. It was either a lost child, a lost pregnancy. It feels like possibly it was a lost pregnancy. But it could be a lost child as well. If you lost a child and you bear the weight of that, it's the healing from that is working its way up through your lower chakras right now, and you're being guided to listen to your inner voice. Your inner voice is infused with their little voice. It's like this sweet little amazing angel voice that's telling you that you can do anything that you want to do. You can imagine the possibilities. Think about how amazing you are, how amazing your life can be, all the things that you can accomplish. And you think of it with that childlike wonder, and you'll be able to finally heal this wound. This feels to me less like dietary change. Improve your diet and your life will also improve. The flowers more stand out to me, and the fact that these women are having tea together, it feels like someone's grandmother. Someone's grandmother is here too. All of a sudden, somebody's grandma just came in. Huh. Wow. It feels like somebody's grandmother and somebody's mother. I don't know if there is somebody out there that lost their grandmother and their mother. It could be connected to this child loss as well. Maybe your mother lost a child, your grandmother lost a child. Somehow these here are all connected. And I'm trying to make a lot of sense of it, but it feels like I don't need to do that, that whoever this message is for will know that it's for them. It feels like a grandmother and a mother is coming in right now. So let me know if that resonates with you. We'll have to dig into it separately and figure out what that means for you. But I feel like they took the opportunity to step in while we were open to this, and whoever it is that came in and is resonating with this kind of empowered energy that I'm talking about, the healing that's working its way up through there, these energies just came in for you, and they have some more guidance and some more information for you. So get a hold of me and we'll figure out more about that. My email is in the box below. So I think that's it for now. I think that's why it feels really a little bit separate than this. This is definitely for a specific person, I think. That's why it needed to come from a different deck. But other than that, this empowered, this resting, surrender energy is feels really powerful. It feels like it is being completely guided by this shift that's coming in right now. Next week is going to be a really powerful week, and moving into July. July is going to sit still for a while. The movement, it's weird, but the movement is going to feel really still. But there is so much movement in what's happening while you're laying still. Just trust in that. Yeah. And take the time, take advantage of the time to focus on your inner light. All right, I think that was it. If you guys are resonating with this and you want a private reading, get in touch with me. The information is in the box below. Make sure that you subscribe if you haven't already. Please leave me a comment. I just love to hear your feedback. I love to know who it resonates with. Tell me your story. Let me know, how it resonates in your life. Or if it doesn't, I like to hear that too, because it helps me on my